The number one reason why most sales or real estate agents fail is for one simple reason. They don't have 10 conversations per day. It is so easy, but yet so challenging for so many people in this. Because what happens is they start having some success and they stop the very thing that got them there or that will keep them going and continue and build their pipeline. So, what do I mean by that? What is a conversation? So, if this isn't just a hello and they hang up, okay, that might be a contact. This is where we're actually having a conversation about the thing that we're selling, right? So, if it's real estate conversation, we're having a conversation about where they are now and where would they like to get to. Would they want to sell their property? Are they buying? Are they renting right now? If it's in sales, I remember when I was doing insurance, it's about conversations about insurance, right? Helping them out. So if you're doing this on a daily basis, this is why most people don't fail or they fail because they simply don't have enough of this, right? And some will tell me, well, I got a question that someone asked, well, is it quality or quantity? Just get me 10. Some are going to be good, some are going to be better, right? And if we're at least at 10, now that's not saying that's like the limit, okay? I mean, I've had sometimes 20 and 30 real estate conversations in a day, which then leads to what? That's what's going to be able to set us and give us opportunities to set those appointments or close them, depending on what type of sales it is. But if you're having conversations every day, you're going to win. It's as simple as that. And that leads to the next thing that you always, at a minimum, want to be adding to your database of at least five people. Now, I would say 10 as a general rule for myself, but minimum of five. Okay. And if you're not there, start, like I said, you can always start these with at least one and then build up, right? If that's what it takes to get to 10, I'm okay with that. Just start having one real estate conversation or one sales conversation every day. But don't let it pass where you don't at least have one. And then you're going to gradually build up and get used to having two, then having three. And eventually the minimum standard will be 10. And there really isn't that many people that I have ever personally seen that's not having 10 real estate conversations a day that isn't very successful and that keeps it going. Okay, so now where are you going to get all these and how are you going to do this? Well, sometimes, we have to cold call, right? Sometimes we have to reach out. Okay, wherever it is, we're going to have to get opportunities, get chances. Yeah, it's not always fun, but what happens is it's an art and a skill that you're going to get really good at. Now, if we go through and we do calls, we can direct message people, we can text, you can go through your email list, which you should be building between 5 to 10 per day. That's going to be great. You go through past clients, right, which are wonderful. Touching up on them. I like to do it every quarter, but your top 10% should probably be done once a month. Just reach out. Hey, I was thinking about you. Just want to see if there's anything to do to help. Wanted to invite you to an event that I'm having, right? A client appreciation of benefits for that. And we'll go into that on a different video. But the whole idea is you want to keep engaging because not only are they themselves going to be a great source, but they're going to be able to refer others as well, right? Because they already know what the level that you've done, right? Especially if they've written a great review. Prospecting, going through your sphere, right? We mentioned the emails. It's just being consistent, following up. They're going to generate opportunities. And then, of course, there's creative ways on top of that. Like you're in line with someone. Oftentimes, I would buy someone lunch, ask them what they like the most, and then go into something. Just, hey, real quickly, try to hit my goal. I try to talk to 10 people about that. Do you have 30 seconds where I can go and just kind of go over with you what your situation is? And they say, sure. Right? You buy someone tacos, they're going to give you a few minutes. Hey, come sit down. And then they go over, and it may not be them, it might be someone else. But have I gotten clients from that? Absolutely. A lot? Yes. Because you're just simply getting chances. I've done it in the checkout line where we would buy when I was going through and we were buying things, right? I'm talking to people, I'm talking to the checkout person if they needed a home. They did. I mean, it's just, there's crazy things that happen. Right now, if you're wearing swag, if you're wearing things that says whatever it is you're endorsing, if it's an agent, you're a realtor, people love to talk about real estate. If it's sales, I'll bring up conversations. The whole key is I'm engaging. It doesn't really matter where I'm at, if it's Home Depot, if it's um, Costa Vida where I live, Chipotle, it doesn't matter. I'm going to talk to someone and I'm going to share it. And I'm going to get opportunities that most people aren't. So that is the number one reason why people fail. They simply do not get the amount of chances. They're not having the 10 conversations that they need to daily. Now, here's some other things. Now, if you like this, post, like, comment, tell me how you've gotten some, tell me how many you normally get per day. And if it's zero or one or two, whatever, tell me that, hey, you're going to get now that minimum standard of at least one per day. If we try and fail, so be it. We'll get better. We'll help. We'll improve, right? You can buy leads. There's different things we can do to get the art of the conversation going, but we have to have those conversations, right? So write it down. 10. You're going to do it. You're going to go at it as hard as you can every day until that becomes normal. What comes from those? Those will come listing appointments or sales, right? And then it will all be in the math. The reason why I say 10 is because I know that math works, right? I know if you're doing that per day, we're going to get those opportunities every week, every month. We're going to hit our goals. We're going to have much more chances. Now, can we go higher? Yeah, absolutely. For my personal standard, it was 25, but I would cut that in half to about 12 and a half if I had 3 or 4 appointments in the evening, right? So I was trying to get about 12 to 13 in, a 4 hour time period, right? That's what I was striving for. And once you have that level of success, that's why most of the people are failing. They're simply not doing that, taking action. Now, the other things that you can do to help build things to come to you, like for right now, I get that just coming through me through the stuff I've built, right? So if I'm doing posting, right, I get about 24 to 25 million views per year right now, and that's growing. Well, yeah, I'm going to get chances. I'm going to get reach outs. I'm going to do engaging posts, right? I have a Facebook group that, has 70,000 plus members. So as I post comments, I'm naturally going to get things just coming to me all the time, right? Even when they join groups, they have questions that they're going to answer, which are going to be key indicators. So what would I wanted to do? Start a community group, right? I wouldn't start it on your specific thing. Like if you're in real estate, I wouldn't make a real estate group, but I would do a community group. If I was in sales, same thing. Why? I want a lot of people so that I can now give value, entertain, be helpful. Then as I post some things, they're going to draw business to me. And if you want to get that on a fast track, um, join in my paid group and I will help you set that up and build it and get it going. I have a coaching client where she has just about to hit 70,000. She gets deals every month coming from there and clients and opportunities, right? So that's definitely something you can do. You can post in Facebook, you can go on Instagram, TikTok, uh, any of those social ones that you're comfortable. Start with a couple, build up, get better and better, and you're going to improve. And if you need any help, just reach out to me. I'll help you, right? I give a lot of free posts. Join the free community. I share a lot of those all the time so that you can have things to post or what to talk about. I've built out some pretty cool like AI prompts that help as well. These are literally things we can do on a weekly basis to help us get that number. And it gets easier. This is the thing. Once you do it, once you're consistent and you're just doing this every day and you're building it up, they're going to come to you and then you get better at those conversations, right? And if you need any help, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. But this is the number one reason why I believe agents fail or salespeople fail. They simply do not have enough conversations. So post in below if you like, if this was valuable, and we'll catch you on the next one.